local, late breaking. Tonight on Channel 7 News at 11.
And finally tonight, our Channel 7 Salute. You'll meet a man who has been there and who is now helping others rebuild their lives and careers. Joe Vasquez is still getting used to having a desk, a phone, and a calculator. For 12 years, he was swinging a hammer as a construction worker, until one day he tore up his knee on the job. The moment was excruciating, yet one clear thought went through his mind.
How was I going to support my family? And that's what I really was trained to do.
Through his rehabilitation counselor, he found out about a small school in Castro Valley called the Turnkey Construction Management Institute. Bob Turney started the school about 3 years ago.
Turnkey is the term for design build. It's a nice play on my name, but it's also, the term means design build. I get to design build these gentlemen and help them apply what they already know.
Bob knows firsthand about the process of rebuilding a career, rebuilding a life. He was a painter for 10 years until he slipped from a roof and fell 15 feet. Doctors said he could no longer work construction.
It's terrifying. You've been making a decent living for all your life. You've been, feeding your family. You've been able to buy your car, your boat. You've been able to make your mortgage payment. And then all of a sudden, the doctor tells you can't do that no more. This is for the floor of this, and that's for the roof.
Bob now teaches others what he learned, how to replace hammers and nails with computers and slide rules. They learn the business side of construction, how to estimate the cost of a project and manage a construction job. It's a big adjustment, but there's already a foundation in place.
These guys already know how to build a house. They already know how to paint a house. They already know how to pour the concrete, but they have no idea how much it costs to do it. Well, I showed them how to come up with the prices to do that.
They learn everything in just 14 weeks. That's important because the state only gives an injured worker $16,000 for retraining. So these men need to learn new skills and fast. Mike Peterson is aiming to become a construction estimator.
And a lot of the stuff, it's 1-2 year programs, and you just don't have that time under workman's comp right now.
Bob works individually, one-on-one with each student at their own pace.
I haven't really used math. And I thought, oh, that's my worst. I'll never make it at this. And come to find out, it just refreshes me and brings me right back. And I've learned quite a bit doing this.
Charlie Averill is graduating from the program next week. He was a plasterer for 16 years before he was injured on the job.
I really like this, because now I'm becoming computer literate, and I can move from the field expertise and use my mind now instead of my body, and go into another phase of this that I'd really like to.
Averill has already landed a consulting job with a firm in San Francisco. He thinks the learning process was made easier because Bob knows firsthand the frustrations of starting all over again.
He knows what we've been through. Whereas, like our vocational counselors, they haven't the slightest. They don't know what to do with us when we're hurt because we're construction workers. Well, what do we do with them? The first thing they thought about, making me a copier repairman or a cook.
So far, 70 students have graduated from the Turnkey Institute. Most of them, 85%, are now working as estimators or project managers.
I've got contractors that are calling me now looking for people. They have heard of me now. They have seen what's coming out of the school. My last gentleman that graduated got a job specifically from a sheet metal contractor that called me up and said, hey, I hear you know what you're doing over there. Do you have any sheet metal people? As a matter of fact, I do.
So tonight we salute Bob Turney for providing people with the tools to build a second career. He's doing good work.